What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your very first time joining me. My name is Jessica. I'm a This Was a Makeup Lover, of course. I haven't filmed in a really long time, and let me tell you, it shows. Hopefully this video isn't as chaotic as it felt filming it. Hopefully my editing game is on point. But yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of give you guys cliff notes. My kids have been sick. I've been sick. Holidays, seasonal depression, all that in a cute little bow pop around the top of my head. I wanted to start off with something I know and love, like a formula that I know and love. I have actually a bunch of eyeshadow palettes that I have bought over Black Friday. I did receive a couple of palettes in PR, including the Blend Bunny Cosmetics Machina palette that I'm going to be using today. So this is a 24 romantic sci-fi shades eye and face palette, and it's stunning. It's really pretty. I already know that I love Blend Bunny's formula, so today's more of like a tutorial on the color story. That's kind of what we're more focusing on, is creating a look with the palette. Because I already know and love Blend Bunny's formula, I really do just want to focus whenever I get her eyeshadow palettes is creating as many stunning looks for inspiration for you guys. And I feel like the blend, seeing the way colors blend, like tones, the way that they blend with other tones, I feel like that's something that I look for the most when I get a new eyeshadow palette, is what are their tones going to look like. So that's kind of where my focus is at with the palette, and like the look that I created today's, you know, the blues and the greens. I wanted to see what the tones looked like blended out, and they did not disappoint, let me tell you. I am here for this look. It's absolutely gorgeous. I expected nothing less from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to stay tuned until the very end of the video, where I will do an up close of my makeup look for you guys, so that way you can see the true beauty of the blend. And if you're curious to see me do this look, how I achieved it using the new Blend Bunny Machina palette, let me know if I'm pronouncing it right. You're definitely gonna want to keep on watching. Okay. My kid insists on sitting right under me with his game super loud. He keeps turning it up. So I don't like that. Hopefully I already showed you guys kind of the palette and some shimmer swatches. I've been trying to do those on my phone to get really good quality, like up close and everything. So hopefully I already showed you guys that. But here's another look at the Blend Bunny Machina palette. The packaging, like, I don't know, it's kind of like, when you look at it at certain angles, the light just hits different. I don't know how they did that, but this palette is gorgeous. My inspiration for today, so you see all these flowers on the palette. Look at this one, the green and the blue. Yeah, because originally I was kind of looking that I wanted to do something kind of in this red row, but I don't know, just the green and the blue. I was like, I think I gotta go that route. So yeah, so this is what the palette looks like. The setup is a little, just a smidge bit different than the usual Blend Bunny style. What are you doing? So my eyelid is already primed. I just gotta, like, you know, tap out the base. It is creasy. I like doing the one eye first, just to kind of really get the idea of what I'm gonna do before I do the other eye. So I'm actually gonna start by taking this row of blues. This is giving me all of the like winter vibes, but also I feel like these tones of blue is definitely giving me like cyborg vibes, and I love that. So I'm starting with the darkest blue shade Motherboard right here. I'm gonna take this on this little Sigma small tapered blending brush. I'm taking the blue, this is gonna be one of my deepest shades. I am gonna go into a little bit of black, but like for the green I'll be using the blue as a base as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and just lay this down in a cut crease shape. Since I already know that I love the Blend Bunny formula, It's more of a, we're doing more of like just a basic tutorial and talking about the color story and the setup of the palette rather than like, you know, first impressions. Because it's the formula I know and love. Like, it's one of my favorite formulas. So I'm not surprised. We're not surprised that this is gorgeous. I'm not going to take this all the way in either because I want to make sure that the green is super prominent in the front. So I'm just going to lay it down about right here and soften the edges. So just something like this. What, baby? So I'm going to start by blending out the blue section first. So next shade is shade Circuit, which is this deep kind of, I want to say like denim blue. I'm going to start about halfway. And go ahead and just start blending this up and out. Did I say on the same brush? I'm on the same brush. I can't think when my kids like pull my focus from me. I can't remember where I left off. I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This is a Wet n Wild brush. And shade AI. This blue, so pretty. So pretty. Go ahead and complete the blend here. So I just want to make sure that, you know, the cut creases are going to be even. So I'm just going to go back in with those colors and kind of just match them up on both sides, and then we'll move on to the green. So effortless. So now going into the, like, this is giving me army green vibes. I'm going to start by taking this green shade here called Digital. I'm taking it on this kind of like packing brush. It's a little bit fluffy, but so I could really get in here to blend without like taking it too far. I gotta wash my makeup brushes. I plan on doing that closer towards the end of the month. New year, clean brushes. I love that vibe for me, so just kind of using what I got left. And then once that's really laid down, I'm going to take a fluffy brush and shade Diode. I am not a techie, so just this chartreuse green, which is just a nice, like, greeny yellow. I'll go ahead and just buff her out. So this is where I'm at on the blend. I just went back through and kind of just perfected the blend for the green. I'm going to go ahead and take a little pencil brush with the black in the palette called Shut Down. And I'm just going to deepen the crease before I cut it. And then I'm going to cut my crease with my Plouise cut carver, and I'm going in with the Maybelline Metro color case, the like original color one, and I'm going to be taking this lime green to lay down after I cut the crease. So this is where I'm at. I did everything I said I was going to do really quickly. So I'm going to do the same colors that I did on top and bottom. So starting with shade Motherboard, I'm just going to go ahead and do a little wing in the outer corner and a little triangle on the inner corner. So just like that, and then I'm going to of course blend this out with the blues. So on that same brush, taking shade Circuit, and then I'm going to try to wing this out as like I go in with the lighter shades. I'm trying to sharpen her up. I'm going to dust that same brush off to go in with that light blue shade AI. I was unsure if putting this light blue on top of that like chartreuse green, if it was going to look mucky, but actually it shows up beautifully. Like, it doesn't mess with the tone of this at all, so it was like winner, winner, chicken dinner. I obviously want to leave a little bit of that yellow peeking through by this blue over here. And then now taking this brush with the green, shade Digital. Go ahead and just start blending this shape out. I'm going to dust this brush off, and then with that chartreuse green, I'm actually going to set this whole thing down. I am going to take like a wipe and kind of sharpen the edge of this, so I'm not worried about that, but this is perfect. Look at how stunning that is. Of course, I wanted to use one of the shimmers. I originally was going to use this blue called Cyborg. It just hits different for sure, but I'm actually going to take shade Sci-Fi because it matches the chartreuse green that I have going on here. So I'm going to take just a smidge of my Unearthly Glimmer Grasp, just to really make sure that I'm sticking the shimmer like precisely where I want it. And then shade Sci-Fi. This specific shade like doesn't feel as creamy as the other like Unearthly shimmers that I've tried in the past. It feels like it's different like in texture. It's still absolutely stunning, but I did notice when I dug my finger in there, it definitely has like a different texture to it. So I'm wondering if she used like a different formula. So on this side, I was originally going to go in with the like cobalt blue, but I ended up setting it with black. But since I did it on one side, I want to do it on the other side, just to make sure that everything's symmetrical, like it matches. So yeah, I am going to be going in with this blue, but like you could just do a black because I'm just going to set it with black. I just like doing that. It just makes my lashes fuller, better, faster, harder, stronger. I don't think that's actually, I don't think that was correct. Okay. My lash of choice today is the Cavalli Lashes in the style Mochi. These are just very, very full, long, thick daddies. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this on. Here is the completed look. I wanted to kind of do something comfortable, more familiar, like dipping my toes back into filming after so long not filming. And I think starting off with a formula that I know and love really just is gonna help build my confidence, you know what I mean? So I wanted to kind of give just thoughts and opinions specifically on this palette. We already know that I love the formula. I think the most important thing is the color story. So as of now, Blend Bunny has like quite a handful of eyeshadow palettes, and you know, there's only so many colors in the rainbow. I recall seeing something that Blend Bunny had said that she's not going to focus so much on like making sure that she has all the colors, more of like the color story, because she has so many palettes, so many colors, pastels, neons, like your basic, your generals. Like she has like literally every color you could possibly think of. So now I know that she's focusing more on color stories specifically, and I love that. So I wanted to kind of go over this color story. The first thing that I noticed when getting this eyeshadow palette is, again, it is a rainbow palette. I love that, honestly. But the setup is different in the way that it's still set up in the light, medium, dark way, but the shimmers kind of zigzag. And that's the first time that I've seen Blend Bunny do that setup. And it's actually super, like, it's different, like, for her brand. And I love that. I really like the way that she sets up her palettes. They're just, like, so aesthetically pleasing to the eye. I have every single Blend Bunny palette, and it's just such a staple in my collection. Like, if I had to get rid of all of my other palettes, of course I'd be sad, but I would literally have every single tone covered in the Blend Bunny range. So it's like, I would still be able to create these really beautiful looks. So this is the look that I created today, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you picked up this palette, if you plan on picking it up. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on if you're not gonna pick it up. Let me know why. I'm very interested to see people's opinions, because even if I didn't get Blend Bunny PR, I would 100% buy her palettes because they're just iconic, and I love having the full collection, the full range. So yeah, that's my thoughts and opinions. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely don't forget to like and subscribe if you like me and if you like my content. Without further ado, we're gonna go right on ahead, roll the clip.